The Lord of the Rings Online is not only one of the oldest free-to-play MMOs on the market right now, but it's also one of the best. Based on the classic Tolkien lore from the books and movies that share the same name, this is classic MMO done right. The Lord of the Rings Online has been around for a very long time and actually used to be a pay-to-play subscription-based MMO that competed directly with the likes of World of Warcraft and EverQuest 2. Now the game is free to play and free to download and can actually be accessed from Steam. It has a lot of content and actually just released its most recent expansion called Helm's Deep. There are many different classes, different races to choose from. There is a really cool monster playing mechanic that involves player versus player combat. There's a huge world to explore, and there's more content in this game than probably all of the other games on this list just because it's been around so long. The only downside is that it does have one of the worst in the item mall, and it makes it a little bit less user-friendly. It is not totally open, such as some of the more recent free-to-play games. The Exiled Realm of Arborea, or Terra, is another previously pay-to-play MMORPG. In February of 2013, in Europe and North America, the game made its transition to free-to-play and hasn't looked back since. Unlike many other more traditional MMOs, Terra features action-based combat and even functions adequately when using a gamepad or controller. It also supports some of the absolute best visuals that the genre has to offer. It would be higher on my list, but the quests are frankly just very bland across the board, and many people struggle to keep playing after the initial shine wears off. However, if you're after something different and fresh, this may be the game for you. Rift, previously known as Rift: Plains of Telara, is a fantasy-themed MMORPG that originally released back in 2011 as a pay-to-play subscription-based game, just like my previous two picks. This game was seen as the top contender against World of Warcraft for a short while and actually caused a relatively significant dip in WoW subscriber base. The game features a faction-based system, which plays directly into the stories and gameplay of any given character. It also has one of the more interesting main storylines of any MMO, which involves some time travel and other cool features. It also was highly regarded for its extremely unique class building system, which deals with equipping and customizing various different souls, which is a far cry from the linear progression of most MMOs. The game also has a robust and dynamic event system that involves rifts opening in the game world, leading to impromptu mini raids and dungeons. This is definitely a top pick for currently available free-to-play MMOs and a game that continues to thrive under its new business model. Bless is my number 2 pick for no reason other than how simply breathtaking and intriguing it looks. We know next to nothing about the game at this point, as almost all official trailers and materials have been in Korean, and the game hasn't even exited closed beta testing yet, but the footage truly speaks for itself. The game has entered closed beta, and it is aiming at the Q4 2014 global launch that it originally planned, so hopefully that happens, but I have my doubts seeing as how we know so little already. The game will have a dual faction system and has been in development for coming up on 5 years, dating back to 2009. With a team of tons of the most talented developers in the industry, it has every chance of turning out incredible, and I have my fingers tightly crossed, waiting to see more on this beautifully artistic game. And just to let you know, yes, I'm not mistaken, it is supposed to be free to play. Oh yes, Neverwinter. If you have ever visited the Coalition at some point over the past year, you probably saw a video of mine, an interview, or a preview, or a review, or something else that I produced about this game. Dating all the way back to Gen Con Indy 2011, I have been looking forward to this, and it did not and has not disappointed me. Since its launch in mid-2013, this game has already delivered 2 great free content expansions that have included new races, a new class, new zones, and just tons of additional content, all free of charge. With an incredibly dynamic action-based combat system and that trademark sense of Wizards of the Coast / Dungeons & Dragons influence, Neverwinter was my MMO of 2013 and looks to continue that trend into 2014. Unlike other larger, persistent world games, Neverwinter employs a hub-based system with lots of instant content for small groups. Also, the best feature of all is the Foundry, which allows players to make and upload their very own quest content. It truly makes this game never-ending and infinite. I highly recommend that you check out Neverwinter, and at the link down in the description below, you can find their website where you can download the game, and I've also linked to my review down below if you want to find out more. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from thecoalition.com.